Now, meat-free Mondays,
Yeah.
the campaign, the article you've written, which is the argument that we would all be healthier, the world would be better off if we cut meat by just 1 day a week?
Yeah, it started off, as I say, with the United Nations saying that the livestock industry is a bigger demon as far as the global warming is concerned than the whole of the transport industry put together, who I'd always had as the main demons. So I was kind of very interested in this, and what particularly interested me was that this wasn't coming from a vegetarian society. This was coming from the United Nations, who I'm sure most of them are traditional eaters, and lots of them were meat eaters, I'm sure. But they had said, no, we're at a serious enough point that this has got to be thought of. So I thought, okay, well, I'll write letters. So I wrote to millions of people, Gordon Brown, heads of this and that country, and saying, what do you think of this? Do you think this is an interesting idea? And they all were very polite and sort of said, yeah. Since then, it has caught on. I understand Gordon Ramsay has said that a 1 meat-free day a week is a good idea. I understand Jamie Oliver has said 2 would be a good idea. So that's why I got involved anyway.
You describe in the article how it's the starting point for you was you and Linda sitting at your kitchen table eating lamb and looking out the window and seeing lambs frolicking in the fields and making the connection and thinking we don't want to eat lamb anymore. The slight problem, though, if you didn't eat lamb, the lambs wouldn't be in the fields. I mean, it is the demand that's keeping them there, isn't it? Wouldn't our countryside change if we stopped eating meat?
In actual fact, the particular lambs in question we use for wool. So we don't actually, they die of old age on our farm. But I know what you mean as far as farming in general is concerned. But I think farming, like everyone, has to adapt.
The UK's first Green Party-controlled local authority has suffered a bit of a setback in one of its new policies, if a story in The Telegraph is anything to go by. Brighton and Hove is reported to have abandoned meat-free Mondays after refuse collectors staged a protest when meat dishes were removed from their menus on Mondays. The policy was apparently inspired by a campaign launched by Sir Paul McCartney and supported by Sir Richard Branson, Gwyneth Paltrow and Joanna Lumley. A Green councillor tells the paper, "We'll continue to have conversations with staff to find out ways to take this idea forward."